Hey there, Alfredo with the Life of Chai, back again today with a vegan sandwich. Okay, now I know most of you can say, oh, I know how to make a sandwich, and I'm sure you do. But just imagine that if you had at your disposal the equivalent of a Subway sandwich store. Okay, you had different kinds, and now if you do eat meat, you have different kinds of meats, you have different breads, you have all the vegetables, you have different sauces that you can put on it. So if you had that in your house and you were able to create your masterpiece sandwich, well, I'm going to show you my masterpiece sandwich, okay? And I make this for my wife. She is to die for, and I'm sure you'll agree. Let's take a look at some of the ingredients, shall we? So this is what's going on this sandwich here. We're gonna start with avocado and Dijon mustard, and then I'll put sauteed mushrooms, sauteed in white wine sauce. I'll put cilantro. That adds a burst of flavor, if you like. I mean, this is what we like. You can take or choose. Black olive, thin sliced. I don't like the big, huge. You want a little bit of everything. And then we have lettuce and spinach. Some optional ingredients would be vegan cheeses. I like this provolone by Daiya. Protein. Of course, this is vital wheat gluten. This is pure gluten, so you may not want that. You can use a gluten-free bread. You can put any sauce that you want on, a little salad dressing sauce. Some other optional ingredients might be onion, chopped pepperoncini. This is pecan or some pickle. Today, I'll be making this sandwich with this is a sourdough rosemary black olive, okay? And I lightly toasted it. The first thing we're gonna do is add our avocado, okay? So the avocado, excuse me, my knife is over there. The avocado, normally, and you can get, the other thing I didn't point out as an optional item is some vegan mayonnaise. That one didn't come apart right. What's happening here? Okay, there we go. So you can put a vegan mayonnaise, but we're trying to get away from some of those processed foods, at least some of them, so we're going to be using avocado for our spread. And I'll show you how this works. So we're gonna put it on like this. And I may need just one more piece of avocado, which I can take off of this one right here. I'll try to get one more slice out of that one. There we go. Put that there. Okay, this is how this works. I'm gonna be using a butter knife to kind of smash it in there. And in doing so, we're creating that spread that would be the equivalent. This is the equivalent fat content and whatnot of a mayonnaise, a lot more healthy. And so you see how that's going in. A lot of times you put avocado on a sandwich and you'll eat it and it'll squish out the side. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So that avocado squishes off the side. Look, it's stuck on there. And now what I'm gonna do with this, is I'm gonna take these mushrooms and I'm gonna press them in there. Mushrooms add that element of meat if you're truly vegan. So again, they're stuck on. So they're not gonna squish out. We got mushrooms. The other side of the bread is we're gonna start with the Dijon mustard. Oop. And I will be doing something very similar on this side as well. Not too much. One thing I have to point out with sandwiches or anything that you're cooking, burrito sandwiches, people like to put a lot of their favorite ingredient on there, okay? And sometimes they overdo it with one ingredient, and you want a little bit of everything. You want a balance. So you don't want to overdo anything. I mentioned that this cilantro is the perfect little flavor burst. And so, again, I'm sticking it on there. I kind of like this technique. Oops, excuse my hand there. I kind of like this technique of sticking stuff on there. And then from here, we can go with, I think I'll go with the black olive, like that. And this is a nice sandwich. I made one yesterday for myself and took it to work. Kind of press it in a little bit. If I were to apply some nuts, I might do so like this. I could probably cut them a little bit because they're kind of big, maybe just in half. This is pecan, so if I did put nuts in there, again, protein for the vegan, press them in there. Not too much of anything, just enough. There it is. Spinach, I'm gonna move this back here so I'm not reaching out in front of you guys. So then spinach, again, just enough, not too much. Just enough. And just lay it on like that, like scales. And I think that's gonna be good. Give you one more piece. There. What's some tomato? Thin slice, so it's not too much. I think that's gonna be just the right amount. Tomato, like avocado, enjoy salt, a little bit of salt there. Okay, a little bit of pepper on that one too, right at that point, because that tomato will absorb that. And then our favorite part is some crunchy lettuce. I use Iceberg, I buy organic lettuce, and I'll kind of fold it up so that it fits right on there. You can kind of fold it. Crunchy lettuce, yeah, that's gonna add that moisture that we like. Got one more piece, there's a little crunchy there. Okay, I think that's it. I didn't put salt on this. Again, avocado like salt, just a little tiny bit. And we're going to just fold that down. And there you have it. What else can I say? Oh my God, another amazing sandwich. Look at that thing. And I'll just wrap that tight in saran wrap, take it to lunch, cut it in half maybe. I can cut this in half and make two. That's another way to do it, just cut it in half and make two. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that and you can see the options that you have for yourself when you're making sandwiches at home. Subscribe to my channel, like it, stay tuned, always coming up with more oh my God recipes, beyond recipes, whatnot. So thank you so much. I will see you next time. Namaste.